many times have you wanted to see a design you're about ready to stitch out in the actual colors you were planning on changing it to? Now, a lot of times when a design comes in, like on the Husqvarna Viking Designer Brilliance that we're using today, it might be just in those default colors. And sometimes color information isn't even stored with the design, and it comes in like way weird, like the red face and the blue shoes, and you know that that's not what the right colors that it should be stitching in, and you just kind of go, gosh, what in the world? Or I want to change it. So here is how we can do just that. With the design on a screen, so go ahead and open up the design. We're on the regular first screen, the editing screen. And there is a flag down here for the color palette. So this particular design has 4 colors in it. And honestly, this last color is really hard to see on this particular background. So even if I just wanted to change that color so I could see it. Now, before I do that, I do want to just show you, you can also change the background color exactly for this problem. Not that it's a problem, it's just the color of the thread doesn't show on the background. Touch the Joy OS Advisor and those pretty little color chips come up. So if we just change it to something we can see, now don't do Start New, that's going to clear that off. But if you just close that out, now we can actually see, almost see, that little area. I didn't choose, I must need a much darker one to really see that. Let me do this one. Here we go. Now you can see that that has, it's showing which color. There's the leaf. That will show all the different ones as we go. So I'm going to put that back to normal. I like a little lighter background screen. It's just easier on my eyes. But let's go ahead and say, and look at this. They put 3 different shades of pink for this flower. So what if we wanted to change them? So with the color you want to change selected, so have a blue box around it. Go right here where that wonderful little color wheel is. So if you wanted to see that it is a green, and again, light green, dark green, whatever, it's going to show current and then also what it's going to change to. So let's just go ahead and it will change this. Let's just see what a purple would look. We're just going to really get this kind of changed up into some crazy colors. Let's leave that pink and then let's do that one like a yellowy orange. All right, so let's just say that that was our design that we're going to be stitching. Let me minimize that out. And now we can kind of see what the design looks like. Let's go ahead and touch go and continue so we can see what that looks like a little better on screen. And we'll pretend we have touched and attached the hoop. All right, so here's what it's going to look like. It's showing those, and again, the green doesn't show up very much, so if you can't see it, that's another thing you can do. So just note that as you want to see something in real life, before you stitch it, you can change it to the colors you plan on stitching it, and then even change the background to the color of fabric you plan on stitching it on. And before you know it, you can see quickly if it's going to look like what you had in mind before you stitch it.